Yo, what up? Today we're going to be reacting to Olivia Rodrigo singing All American live. This is probably my favorite song from the album. More than excited to jump into it, but before we do, today's video is sponsored by the Country Music Association. All they want us to do to make it short and simple is to check out their YouTube channel. There's going to be a link to that down in the description. They have a lot of videos that are kind of similar to mine, to be honest with you. For example, they have a series called Music to My Ears, where, unlike myself, they get an expert on to talk about some of their favorite country music songs, including artists like Taylor Swift.
Nothing beats. I don't even have to listen to the song. Nothing beats Taylor Swift 1989.
Shania Twain, The Chicks, if you know any of those. So it's really cool. You get to hear the perspective of artists, songwriters, music insiders talking about the ins and outs of a lot of their favorite music and probably some of your favorite music as well. The Country Music Association's YouTube channel also has a series called In Their Boots, amongst many others. But In Their Boots, they actually go behind the scenes of things like music videos, tours, and kind of show you what makes it all tick. And it's a really, really unique perspective that you don't get anywhere else. So yeah, go ahead and check out that link down in the description to subscribe to the Country Music Association's YouTube channel. Doing so really helps out my channel as well. So thanks so much to the Country Music Association for sponsoring this video, and let's just jump into it. Okay.
I am light as a feather, I'm as stiff as a board.
I love that we're getting such a raw, almost isolated vocal here. Really, really, really cool.
I pay attention to things that most people ignore. That make jokes about senseless cruelty, that's for sure.
You're really getting those falsetto transitions right in your ear.
Like a mother and a total machine.
Hey!
I feel for your every little issue, I know just what you mean. And I make light of the darkness, I've got sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe.
I'm so excited for the chorus. I'm so mad that her tickets are so expensive, dude. I really want to go to one of her shows, but I just can't do it. Olivia, girl, I've been begging you for years. Get me in. It's so cool how she's able to make that change. Oh my God, I want to hear the screams. Do you think she's actually going to scream in this? There's some screams, I believe, in the bridge. To me, it's difficult to make this transition between the heaviness that we have in the chorus from her vocally into the lightness that we have from her in the verses. Because she goes from kind of shouting to all of a sudden singing so light that she transitions in and out of her falsetto in a somewhat seamless way, although she kind of wants it to be, you know, she kind of wants you to hear it. Dude.
Class and integrity, just like a goddamn Kennedy, I swear. Love to spare. I forgive that I forget. I know my age and I act like it.
Also, her band is always so good, isn't it? Like, anytime that we see her performing, I don't know if this is the same group that we saw performing with her multiple different occasions. It's always so tight and so good. Scary, dude. That's a little bit scary. She actually had some distortion on her vocals there, which is the first time I've ever heard her do that live. By the way, distortion is sort of there's multiple ways to kind of add some sort of grit to your voice. Distortion is the one that she uses Oh, she actually did so good, dude. It's not easy, I think, for her having sung clean basically her entire life to go into singing with some forms of distortion, which, by the way, is not necessarily unhealthy. That distortion sound is actually produced by tissue in the vocal tract, not by the vocal cords themselves. If the vocal cords are producing the sound, that's bad. But you can produce the sound clean tone above the vocal cords. In fact, anatomy warning. And by the way, YouTube also, this is for educational purposes, so don't demonetize me. So these are your vocal cords on the inside. On the right-hand side is getting a little bit nerdy right now, is the vibration of the vocal cords. So there's a camera down this person's throat, and there's also a device that is measuring the vibration of the vocal cords. What we're seeing here is a pretty normal and also healthy vibration pattern of the vocal cords. So let's let it play.
What you already know. Come on and pass on the good news. Well, that Jesus told. Nothing ever stays the same.
So if we were looking at something unhealthy, we would see it in the vibration of the vocal cords. If this effect was being produced at the level of the vocal cords, you'd probably be seeing some sort of irregularity in their vibration pattern. But you don't see that. You see a normal, healthy vocal cord vibration pattern, and that's happening because this tissue up here, called the false cords, is actually what is producing that. It takes a lot of work to kind of learn how to do this in a way that doesn't tickle yourself. I'm happy to see that she's exploring that in her voice and she's found that in her sound, and also that she is being careful with it. It's super easy to get into this headspace where you think that in order to get this sound, you need to give it everything, but really, it's not that loud. In fact, the false chords coming together in this way kind of muffle the sound a bit. It actually kind of reduces the overall volume of the sound that's being produced. It's cool seeing her explore that. It's cool seeing her jump into it and then come out of it unscathed, without pushing her too far. In the future, I do want to hear a bit more of this type of a sound because I think it sounds so good in her voice and I think it fits her music so well. But hey, she's the famous one charging thousands of dollars for seats, not me. Which, by the way, please give me a ticket, girl.
I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry.
Oh my god! And then back into the soft
all the fucking time.
flips in between
And I'm pretty when I cry.
light chest voice and falsetto. Very cool. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed my video. Again, be sure to check out the link in the description to subscribe to the Country Music Association. I'd appreciate that so much. It helps out my channel so much. Also, if you're interested in learning more about vocal effects like distortion or learning more about Olivia Rodrigo's singing technique, go ahead and check out my Patreon. There's a link to that in the description as well. Because for $4, not only do you get reactions to High School Musical, the musical, the series, which will soon have episodes from the new season 4, but you're also going to get tons of technique information. And I'm probably going to go into either this performance or another live performance that she's done recently and go into way more technical depth on it. It is very nerdy though. I'm warning you. Thanks so much for watching my channel. And until next time, Tristans and Tristan. Queen Cat's got some distortion as well. Peace.